I've got your bearings so far. Have you actually played the game? Where are you in the main story?
I have to sneak and light some things on fire, but I'm not really good at sneaking. I'm in Kron Castle right now.
You are $900 into the game and you're at Kron Castle?
Yeah.
What up, Erkulez?
There we go. What's up, man? Let me disconnect from this Discord I'm on. What's up, dude? Finally get to see you, man.
All right, man. So like, so you've spent a lot of money.
I have a little bit, here and there, you know.
You're on day like 6, right? Like of actually playing the game. Don't count like the days that you didn't get to play. How much money have you spent so far?
So as of right now, give me 1 second. I'm trying to lower this audio overall volume. Game sound was murdering me. Okay, so I think I spent like 90 something on the game itself, and then I think I reloaded like 3 times, so that was like 6 something, put me at 7 something. I threw another 2 in today, so pretty much like $900 or plus, something like that. And I may be like on day 4 of playing the game, I think.
How many mobs have you killed? What grind? Do you have a grind spot that you grind at? What level are you?
No, I was power level to 56 and I haven't really grinded anything. I kind of like went on vacation to Hawaii for 10 days. So then I kind of relearned the game today. Like I didn't know how to use any of the attacks. Everyone was extremely helpful, which was really, really cool to see. You know, I had like 50 viewers, so that was mind blowing. And they taught me how to put like the skill kind of tooltips on my screen and stuff so I could know how to use the skills, and taught me an insane amount about the game. So I was really grateful. My buddy Sudo that plays games with me as well, he was kind of learning things because he was on his character as they were teaching me things. And it's just been a phenomenal experience. It's been unreal, honestly.
So you've got your bearings so far. Have you actually played the game? Where are you in the main story?
I have to sneak and light some things on fire, but I'm not really good at sneaking. I'm in Kron Castle right now.
You are $900 into the game and you're at Kron Castle?
Yeah. Quite the specimen. So funny story, man. All right. And I'm going to say this quietly, like I'm still going to get in trouble for it. But I'm going to go ahead and say this now that my wife is asleep. There is a mobile app called Moo Dragon Havoc, to which I have spent, my boy, in like the first like month I was playing this thing, I spent like 1,500, 2 grand. I'm probably like 4 or 5 grand deep into this freaking mobile app, right? And at one point I was not only the strongest person, you know, pay to win on the server, but cross server. Now nowhere near. All kinds of people beat me up after going like 4 grand into this game. And my buddy logged into it today and they tried to impeach me as the guild master of the guild that I created and carried everybody on. So it's yeah. This has not been my worst adventure in throwing some money at a game. That mobile app by far has been the worst. But at least video I'm enjoying already, you know?
世界征服なんて面白いかもしれないな。まあ、そんなことできるわけないけど、世界に轟けば。
Show me your best pets. Let me look at your pets. Open your pets up again. We're gonna start one thing at a time. There you go. Okay, let me tier 1, tier 4, tier 4. Okay, keep scrolling. Tier 3, perfect. You really only need tier 3s when you get to like the mid-level or like the low-end grind spots here. Another T4 again, T3. So you're good. You have 3 T3s and what? How many T4s? 2 tier 4s? 3 tier 4s? Yeah, you're fine. You're good. And what the wait, why is your otter tier 4 but the Arctic fox is tier 3?
Because we leveled that one first. I can tier 4 the Arctic fox though. Should I do that now?
Well, who the hell told you to level up the otter first?
I don't know. I think I was just kind of like, man, oh Charlie's. I think it's because I had a level 1 otter, and then I was like, I'm just gonna max out this otter, you know? And then I ended up smashing tier 1 pets and kept getting like tier 2s, not tier 3s. So I had some horrible luck with that, but we're here now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you right now, no more tier 4 pets. You're done. No more. Right. You don't need any more of those. Like if you really want to spend the money, yes, tier 4 pets are good, and you're gonna have tier 4 the Arctic Fox, because see, then you can make it tier 5 without spending any money, and it'll get an extra percent every time you level up the Arctic Fox. It gets another percent drop rate, so you can get up to 5% extra drop rate, like while you're grinding. It just makes your time more valuable. It's just that simple. Awesome. So like of the pets, that is definitely the best one that you need to have upgraded.
And am I good in like I have 174 inventory and 1159 weight? Is that good for right now? Or
for Kron Castle, I think you're probably gonna be okay.
Sweet.
You're probably fine. You're probably fine. Do you see this newbie inventory on the left here?
Yeah, I've seen this.
Okay, so what Pearl Abyss did is they figured that not all players would open the game and drop $900. So they actually expanded your inventory for like the first like 60 or 90 days that you play the game. You'll have access to this newbie inventory where you can just add, it basically extends your inventory beyond what you already had, because you get a bunch of like quest items and shit, and you just throw them in there. So like you're fine on inventory, no big deal. Okay, that's gonna be fine. I mean, you're wearing Naru. Oh, how did you get a duo Naru earring?
What in the world is that?
Why is your Naru accessories enhanced?
This thing's?
Uh-huh.
It was some kind of box or something I opened. I didn't do any of the enhancing. I just got them. So they got this little kind of like BDO Black Spirit little emblem, and I think those are items that are only seasonal stuff. See this little emblem they have? So they just kind of gave me that stuff.
Yep. That's what the seasonal emblem is for.
They haven't given me gear though. People keep asking me about gear, and it's like, oh, you have no gear or something like that.
That's because you're level 17 and on like the 8th quest in the game. So like you will get something called Naru like gear. Like it'll give you armor and weapons. Like as you kind of go through the storyline, it'll give you those weapons, and you just want to tap those straight to pen. It's very important to me that you don't use Cron Stones. In fact, it's almost scaring me that you have Cron Stones in your inventory right now. You should probably just go put those in storage before something terrible happens.
Okay, and can I use I can use a maid for that, right? Use one of these people.
Yeah. How many fucking maids you got, bro? What the Okay, all right.
You told me to get some of these things. So how do I open storage, right? I just open it. Boom. All right. So I now have inventory. That's my horse. Okay, storage. Okay. 25k crons.
More cron stones than you had when I saw you last time. Last time you only had 15,000. Now you have 25. What happened?
We just been out here in these streets cronning, man. You know.
What are you doing?
We just been running into the crons, man.
Spending money. Stop doing it. You don't even have Naru gear yet.
Look, man, I just wake up and feel a little crawny in the morning, and then I don't know what happens, bro. I just go here, you know. I don't understand what's going on.
Have you done your awakening quest line?
No. So I separated my random quests and I put them somewhere like on this. Oh, there they go, right there, and then the main quest here, so I wouldn't get confused. And they've told me just to do the main quest stuff, so I just keep following this one. And I gotta set like barracks on fire right now, but they keep seeing me, and apparently I have 0 sneak ability. There was a dude here earlier. He yelled at me, and then they teleported me back. But
what a fun quest! What a fun and interactive quest.
I'm usually not horrible at games, but man, do I suck at this one.
All right, I'm gonna hook you up. I want you to hit next to the letter M as in Mary. There's like a little like left arrow thing. Hit that.
M as in Mary. Oh, okay. Whoa.
Okay, this
little guy.
First
you like to get them prepared. Okay.
Why do you have an Artisan's Mystical Memory Bundle? What the fuck am I looking at right now?
Where's that?
Yeah,
oh, look, a Black Spirit Adventure box. Do I open that?
Okay. What is? All right. It's 4th row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the left.
This. Okay.
Now, why do you have that?
I don't know. Just do I click it?
Yeah, you just right click it and then it spins.
All right, let's see what happens. All right,
How many of those did you get?
I don't know, but I had some before, so I got like 200 there, 80 there. Probably not that many, because I think I had like 240, and now I got like 280 or something like that.
No, you had 80 before, and it just gave you 200.
Where? How do you see this information? No, it says, see, you have obtained 20. Right here.
Oh, okay, all right.
I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure I had like 200 of them. Okay. I was like, what's going on here?
Why do you have 200 artisans sitting in your inventory?
I was just opening things, and apparently it thought I had some artisaning to do with my life. So, you know,
okay.
Now we're here.
All right. The game is going to tell you to use those. Are extremely useful. Okay. The game is going to tell you to use those. You don't use those unless it's on an item called a black star. Okay. It's going to allow you to use it on any other item in the game. You're not going to use it on anything but a black star. Okay.
Okay.
If you hit Y, well, actually, I think you have to be level 61 to collect it. You're going to get a free TEP black star for hitting level 61. Okay, when you get there. And then you can use crons to click it on up. And you can use artisans to push it up.
Okay.
And that is where your 24,000 cron stones are basically going to get dumped. And that is going to be content, but that is for another day. All right, now we're going to do our awakening quest line. Is what we're going to do, because you're going to have way more fun if you do the awakening quest line. What is this?
Sweet. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Here.
Look at you. I'm so proud of you hitting all. Look how fast he's already hitting all our guys. Okay.
So how do
All
I
right, now
awaken?
hit O. Go to main.
Main event.
Okay. Sage new power at the top there. Yep.
This one?
First one, click the little, yeah. Yeah, click move to. It should open your black spirit. Or navigate or whatever. Oh, never mind. You just got to go. Yeah, so that's where we're going to go.
Jump on the horse.
Hit O one more time. This is an important new player thing. Hit O one more time for me.
Okay.
While you're auto-pathing. Okay, so you see at the bottom there, it says quest type. Right there along that bottom row right there. Click the icon all the way on the left.
Okay, yeah. They had told me to turn these three off to not get confused. But yeah, that works.
Yeah, no, just turn them. Just keep them. It's because sometimes you can't see quests if they're not all on. It's really frustrating, especially event quests.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, there we go. All right, perfect. So we're auto-pathing to our awakening quest. This is the awakening quest that you have to do basically to those cool skills that you saw in like the trailer that we were just looking at. Yeah. So you're gonna get those in about probably 30 minutes when you do this.
Do skills, nice.
Also, I want you to hit the letter G on your keyboard.
Got it.
Okay. At the very bottom it says guild search. Type in reassembled.
Oh, you're about to just. Okay, I'm getting called out publicly here.
Sound it out. Use your words. So close.
Nope. Oh man.
Try again.
All right, man. About to pull up.
Let's get it there. All right.
Oh, there you go. I was about to pull up Google, dude. Come on. Who put two S's in that thing, man?
There's a D at the end. It's all right. It's all right. Third time's the charm. We get there.
So reassemble. Oh, with it. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Boom.
What? No, that's not it either.
You forgot the M.
Oh my god!
I apologize. I should have. It's my fault. I expect
you need to babysit me better, man. I can't be allowed to be just out in the world on my own. What's happening here? Am I good here? No. Double S. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. This is a video in itself, man. Right here. We're good? REAS.
Yeah, hit enter.
Nothing. Nothing.
All right. What's your family name?
Easy. House Erkulez. Capital H, capital E. Erkulez. That made me feel like a grown man with a need of a diaper change. That was rough. Oh. I didn't know there was going to be a spelling quiz at the end of this thing.
There you go. All right. Now you have all your guild buffs, which is way better. You notice you got a bunch of buffs when you join. All right. So you're big chilling. the guild Discord is my Discord. There's people hanging out all the time. You can always ask questions in there too. Also,
Awesome.
I'm around, so you can ask me questions as well. I am not physically in. Well, I am in the guild, but it's my ult. Like I'm in like a siege guild on my main. But this will at least give you buffs and like PVX stuff. Okay, so where is this quest taking you?
Yeah, pretty much across the planet.
Okay, yeah, you're good. He's gonna need help.
And
I'm going to help him.
do I have to leave? I think I have to leave this server though, no? For you to help me?
No.
I'm in the seasonal server.
Oh, well then, I mean, you might be able to get it done without me, but I doubt it. But we'll see. 'Cause you don't even have Naru on. It's much easier, but like I'm pretty sure you're gonna need help.
Okay.
But yeah, you're just basically gonna auto path to wherever it tells you to go, and keep doing what it tells you to do.
I think I was trying to do this by mistake earlier and died at some point because this looks like somewhere I went when I was like first 3 days. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the glowing ball in the floor to do what it needed to do. And then I realized when I was way across the world that it's because I had this quest item in my inventory. This cube, I think. Time and space locked cube that I needed to use.
What I see. I thought that was a Naru Keeve. It's part of your awakening quest line. You were doing that's good. You were supposed to do that, yeah.
Yeah, and then I stopped doing it because I couldn't figure this part out, and then I tried to go back to like the other quest line.
Okay, so while you're doing this quest line, we're going to talk more about Pearl Shop stuff. There are 3 basically subscription-ish things in this game. My guess is that you're going to be running all 3 based on how much money you've spent so far.
Okay.
So the first is the value pack. That's probably the most important of the 3. It's going to give you less market like tax when you sell stuff on the marketplace. Just hit T. Trust me. Let Jesus take the keyboard. You just hit T and let him go. Yeah, there you go. So like it gives you less market tax. The value pack gives you combat EXP. It gives you inventory, storage in your cities. It gives you all kinds of stuff. But moral of the story, it's probably the most important one. So talk to this guy here. You just speed run through this. And you just says use the tome. So right click. There you go.
Sweet.
The ball in the floor.
And just things like that. Hey, look at you. Sweet.
Oh yeah. Are you in a party? Holy f***, you've been in a party for your entire existence in this game. When I reviewed your first stream, you were in a party. You're still sitting in the same party. This is wild.
That's probably the one friend that I made in the game. I don't even know.
Left, he's not your friend. Nobody in BDO are friends. That's how this works. In the top left, you just click the leave button, the red.
Right here. Okay.
Yeah, leave party. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. My life is a party. Oh my god! Inside this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. But yeah, so I was doing the YouTube thing. Oh man, I can't jump. Okay, there we go. I was doing the YouTube thing, and then like people had always said like that if you become like a Twitch affiliate or something, it locks you into Twitch or something like that. Whoa, what just happened? That was awesome.
Hey man, I was kind of hoping to drop you off the edge, but that's fine. All right, okay, let's move it. I was just trying to help speed run the. There we go. Moving down here. Yeah,
so
it's called the mass teleport. It's a skill that Wizard and Witch have. I can pick you up and take you somewhere.
Dump me, nice.
Bail you out. Yeah.
Sweet.
That's how, they call me Joe Biden. Government bailouts. Easy peasy. Okay. All right, this is your man right here.
And then as far as like, doing a little bit of creating, Twitch is definitely the way to go then?
You're crazy. YouTube is a much better platform for content creation. It's not just because I'm successful on YouTube. I only started doing, I've been doing Twitch about 2 years now. And I've been doing YouTube for about 8 months. And before the end of the year, there's a good chance that my YouTube subscribers will pass my Twitch followers.
Okay. Yeah, because I have more subs there and less followers on Twitch. But I didn't know how it all worked, like as far as like...
When did you start streaming on Twitch?
Oh, right, dude, let's
auto path to the next quest. Let's keep this going while we're talking here.
I always multi-stream. Like I use Streamlabs OBS, and I'm like I'll be live on YouTube and Twitch, and then my Twitch subscribers prior to you shouting me out was
Let's go this way.
like 30, man. Honestly, and
I mean, it is.
my
Your followers?
yeah, my followers on Twitch was like 30, and it went up to like 190 as soon as you shouted me out, and then
That's how it works, yeah. It's
the
awesome.
the YouTube was like 700, and it went up to like the 9s. So
That's amazing. That's
yeah.
massive. That's big boy gains.
That's huge.
I remember I remember that grind. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you have to kill a bunch of these. There should be like a quest counter on your screen.
There is
and I'm
11 of
killing them
50. Okay, sweet.
Yep.
And then as far as like, wow, yeah, I'm doing no damage to these things.
Yep. Nope. Just stay with me. And you'll be fine.
Oh boy.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I
There's
see
one
you
job.
over
There you go. Yeah, just stay with me, and then I'll just keep killing them.
Sweet. And yeah, man, I tried a bunch of things. Like I tried like spending $6 grand on Pokemon cards and making videos opening packs to see if it would go popular. Nothing worked. Literally nothing.
No. The solution is not to continue spending money.
Okay.
Like the solution is to create like really high grade content. So Twitch and YouTube are extremely different. I have them fused. I am very different than a lot of content creators. A lot of content creators, their Twitch content, their YouTube content don't really overlap very much.
Okay.
My Twitch content is my YouTube content. We're living the YouTube video right now.
Sweet.
Like that's just kind of how I like to do things.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I saw it, and it was. I like the way that you structured it.
Yeah, right on. So like, a lot of people do YouTube and Twitch differently, but the idea is that YouTube is a way at your core. You need to understand that as a creator, Twitch is not as good as a discovery platform as YouTube is most of the time. People can discover you on YouTube way more frequently than they can discover you on Twitch.
Okay.
Mainly because your videos are always going to be there.
And this
people
is
can always discover you.
This is complete, by the way, too. Yep.
Oh, you're done? Okay, let's go back to the guy.
Oh, hit T again, right? Okay.
Yeah. Very good. He's learning, boys. So like Twitch as a general rule is it's live content. It's short form live content. It's very much so in the moment, and it's vaporized about 2 weeks after you do it. It's just gone. Okay. I can't tell you how many amazing Twitch memories I've lost because like the content just gets deleted every 2 weeks. But that's how Twitch works. Now you're in one moment, you're out the next moment. That's just how it is. YouTube, it's always there. YouTube is always there. People can always discover you. Twitch is an extremely unforgiving platform in that it favors the top 1% of the 1% basically all the time. So you'll notice that the really big streamers on Twitch don't actually multi-stream in a lot of cases.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if I was messing up by doing that.
You are. Fundamentally, especially when you're a smaller creator. If you're a bigger creator, multi-streaming is less important, but I'll explain why. A lot of people think that, so hit T, let's go to that. Where's it? What's it telling you to go do?
It's kind of far. Go find Hantu. Do I horse it?
Yeah, just so we're horsing it.
So what would you recommend to just do? Because right now I have some people chatting from YouTube and some people chatting from Twitch. You would recommend just sticking to one?
Here's how Twitch works, and I'm going to explain this. This doesn't necessarily help my case, but I like to help creators.
Okay.
This is a concept that a lot of Twitch streamers just do not flat out understand, and how Twitch works just in general. And keep in mind, I'm relatively new to this. I got fired from my teaching job a few months ago.
I watched the full video.
Yeah, I've been a full-time creator ever since. Oh, yep, you're chilling. Yeah, you just jump through all these. You're gonna be fine. There you go. Well, okay, let's get out of here, and then I'll explain it. Okay, so the Twitch platform. While you're running to the next thing, do you see how the Twitch platform is organized here? This is like the directory for video. I'm going to use it as an example because it's the same in every directory. If you're sitting in the top slot of the directory, you're fighting for slots, essentially. If you're sitting in the top slot of the directory, that means you're getting maximum visibility in that category. No matter what. Okay? So like if you're sitting in the top slot of the category, you're always getting maximum visibility. That means like basically everyone that comes into the category, you just need to hit T and let Jesus take the keyboard. Stop getting fancy with it. Just hit T and let it go.
My guy sucked.
Go around the mob.
Yeah, he was just like getting stuck. Okay, so I see that. Okay,
so I get more follows per hour than Rayrar, and Norelio gets more. I mean, Rayrar is getting more than Norelio. Norelio is getting more than this dipshit. Like that guy's an AFK drop streamer, so he's a piece of shit, and more than Kandaya, and so on. So the idea is you want to be as high up in the category as possible for as frequently as you can. Okay. Twitch, this is an important concept for Twitch because you could stream 2 hours of really high quality content and be much higher in the category. Even though you only stream 2 hours, you will get more follows in that 2 hours than you will streaming 20 hours of some bottom feeder content at the bottom of the category. Does that make sense?
Perfect
Okay.
sense, yeah.
So like if you're sitting at like 50 viewers, you're going to get way more follows than if you're sitting at like 8 viewers for like at 50 viewers, you'll get way more follows per hour, like 10 times as many followers per hour as you're going to get at 5 to 10 viewers, right? That's just the way, that's basically the way that it goes as a general rule on Twitch. So you need to understand that when you go live on Twitch, you need to be prepared to entertain people, okay? You're an entertainer. That is how it works, okay? Because you're trying to get higher up in the category, okay? YouTube is different. YouTube works on an algorithm and every video is basically going to be different. Now, if you have consistently good videos and a lot of subscribers, YouTube is going to recommend your video to more people. Okay. The most important things on YouTube, like when I go to my home screen here, you can see here's you right here. It's because I've clicked on you a number of times and YouTube knows I might be interested in watching your stream. Right? If I watch a couple of your videos, it will start recommending stuff to me. Like it recommends Asmongold stuff to me all the time. I'm in this.
Same.
I am in this thumbnail. We're going to watch that later, chat. Somebody remind me to watch this later. But like YouTube is basically recommending stuff to you. So if you go to my channel, I do this a lot differently than a lot of, you did DM it to me now that I'm remembering. I do my channel a lot differently than most people's because my Twitch content is my YouTube content. As I said before, yours is probably going to be structured differently. People in BDO love watching guides. Most of the YouTube videos in BDO are guide videos. Okay, I'm in the vast minority. There are not very many BDO channels that don't do guides, right? Or that like do guides is like their minority content. Chris Polly is probably a big one that you've heard of, right? This guy basically makes guides. This is his thing. He just makes guides all the fucking time. It's like 3 guides a day on the game. He's just an absolute animal. He just cranks them out. Okay. But like you'll notice he's always getting discovery because like if you Google a guide, one of his guides is probably going to pop up because they have a lot of views. They've got a good like comment ratio. But like the most important thing for YouTube videos is how many likes and comments you're getting. The interactions with the video, even if it's dislikes, the interactions with the video are extremely important. If people are interacting with the video, even if they're commenting, like it's good that you were like, yeah, people are commenting in time before, and you're interacting and you're answering people's comments. That's super good, man. That's really good content creation. You definitely want to do that because people absolutely want to watch videos. If they want to comment more, if they know you're going to see it. That's how it goes.
I answer all my comments, and then like the video that you made, I went in there and it was like 130 comments, and I took the time to answer everybody, and then I would go back and try to answer everyone because I was like, you know, I like, even if I reply to like 10 people and like one of them decides to subscribe to me just to be like, oh, this guy actually gave a crap and answered me, you know, and thinks that was cool. That's a big win for me because normally I would grow like 1 or 2 subscribers in a month before, you know, and
well, we're gonna talk about this. This is I'm gonna help you here. So like when you're on YouTube, the 2 most important things about your YouTube video are your title and your thumbnail. Okay, if you have crappy titles and crappy thumbnails, you're probably not going to get very many views on the video. It's just that simple. You need understanding how to title videos, understanding how to put thumbnails down that actually work. Like you can see how big, like this is Anders. Anders has been doing it a lot longer than me, so I'm going to use his as an example. But like you can see how big the lettering is on some of these. Like look how clean these thumbnails look. You can very clearly tell what the video is about and what you're clicking on before you click on the video. There are other content creators that will go a different way with it. And these get really good click-through rate too. So you can see that he chooses to do thumbnails a little bit differently than everyone else. But you can see his videos get a lot of views. His videos have click-through rate. Well, people love pretty girls. It's the same reason that like those EDM remixes that you see all the
Yeah.
time when you're scrolling through YouTube. The thumbnails and the videos, like they're all just some ridiculously lewd woman. Like it's because the click-through rate on those videos is like tremendously high.
I'm getting murdered. Okay. I do really like the Anders one. Huh?
What do you like to do? Do you like what if you could do any content? What would you do?
And that's where it's weird, man. Like I've always been like I remember when I was in the Navy, my boss was like, "Dude, you're a very weird person," and everyone's always told me that my whole life because like they're like, you know, you're like a super gym bro. Like people see me and they're like, you know, like I'm fully sleeved, you know, like you're fully tatted, man, and like you race cars and you're a total gym bro, but then you can sit there and have a conversation with someone about anime or history, or like you have all these weird personalities that normally are not confined within the same human being, you know? So I kind of have that situation. So I like everything, man. I was gonna start like throwing fitness videos because I know how to lose like 100 pounds in 3 months, and then I get really jacked really fast. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. So I was gonna like make my channel like a general channel where I do all my apparel stuff and kind of do everything on, instead of trying to break like different channels up into different things. Like I'm like, I could barely grow one, so I'm just gonna like put all the things that I enjoy here and just upload a bunch of content about different things.
All right, I'm gonna take this one step at a time.
Yeah.
Number one, when you are trying to develop as a content creator, you must first develop a base. Trying to shotgun when you're trying to develop a base is terrible. No wonder you can't get off the ground. You keep trying different things. Like,
yeah, that's what's happening.
I would never have gotten off the ground myself had I not first built a base in BDO and then had a following of people that, like, it doesn't really matter what game I play. They just want to watch me absolutely just get
yeah, and that's where I wanted to be, and I think I started that way. And then I would try different games, like this game doesn't work, try a different game, you know, kind of situation.
But you're not, like, you're not nailing it enough. Where are you? All right, so you need to pick one thing, and you need to be consistent about it. Okay, we have the top streamer in the video category is named Choice. Okay. The reason that Choice is the top streamer in the category is because that man, you could set your fucking clock by that man's stream schedule. It doesn't matter. He's gonna be live, right? He streams 40 hours a week, basically 30 to 40 hours a week, every single week, and he's always consistently there every single week, unless there's some sort of family emergency or something. It's consistency, and you don't build a base by staying in a category for like a week or two and then like, oh well, it's not working, so I'm gonna move on. No. You gotta stay in that category for months, 2 years. That's what you gotta do. So you gotta pick one thing that you really want to do. Like I love BDO, so like I loved developing in the BDO category. I'm still developing in the BDO category, but I'm also developing outside. See, now that I get to be like, I have the viewership, fortunately, that I have right now. Like I get to go to the other categories and like try other things, and like do stuff in other categories, and like people will come watch me, and I can go, since remember we talked earlier, like it matters how like how far up in a category you are. If you can change categories and be at the top of the new category, you're getting maximum discovery in that new category. That's how it works. So like that's basically how you need to go about trying to change up your content, but you're not in a position where you can do that. Black Desert is actually a super easy category to get popular in, because if you put forth pretty much any effort at all, you're probably going to be towards the top of the category. Like you have a webcam on your stream and you have an overlay and stuff, and your audio doesn't sound like garbage and your game is running in remastered. Right there, you're automatically going to get like, you're just going to get like 30 or 40 viewers for free. Okay. Like, and so that is really good for you because you can get really high up in our category with that kind of viewership. And that's basically how I started doing it too. Like trying to get through the top slots of the category is going to be much harder, but like at a certain point, I don't really see other streamers are not as much competition as they are collaboration. I like collaborating with other streamers all the time, like I'm doing with you now. If I really felt like other people were competition, I wouldn't be trying to help you. Like I just think that like I like working with people more than I like working against people.
Yeah.
Like cooperative game modes instead of PvP, if I ever have the choice. Okay, so you need to pick one thing and you need to do that thing. You can get views in BDO. People now know who you are in BDO, at least a number of people, not a crazy amount, but a
Yeah.
reasonable amount of people now know who you are in BDO. It's now I heard you say something very concerning to your wife, and so I want to clear this up. You said, honey, I spent like $700 on the game and the video absolutely popped off and it got picked up by a big creator. It's not my fault. I just have to drop the money again. The money's get the views.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's important to me that you understand that you could drop. Now, if you drop a crazy amount of money and do something incredibly stupid, yeah, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to watch it and we're going to laugh. But like, that is not how you get views. And that is not, well, I mean, like short term. That content burns really hard short term. Yeah. Nobody comes back to your channel watching that kind of fucking content. As a general rule, it's not repeatable stuff. I do repeatable stuff like guides. If you pump out consistent guides, people will subscribe to your channel. People will look at your other content, right? If they watch a really good guide by you, they're probably going to click subscribe, and then because it's BDO, they're probably going to look at your rest of your channel and be like, well, what else does he have here? And they're probably going to look at it. Not everyone, but like that's generally how it works. Okay, you need to find something. You need to figure out the reason that people are watching you, and you need to capitalize on that. Okay?
All right. Yeah, I don't think I've figured that out yet. I think it was the spending, and then I think that there was a slight entertainment factor there, whether that's a good or bad thing.
People love watching other people do stupid stuff with their money. That's a general rule. But like, I'll be honest with you, a few people have come into my chat and I can already tell what the draw is. That they're like, he's just a goofball. He's just a goofy guy.
That pretty much describes my life.
He's low key funny, and he doesn't even really realize it because he just says obnoxious stuff, right? Yeah. That's why people want to watch you right now. Like, you're just a goofball. I'm a goofball too, by the way. It's up here. There's a very important concept that you are doing that, like, I think that I should explain for both you and all the creators that are currently watching. There's a reason that content creators don't multi-stream to YouTube. You are currently multi-streaming to YouTube. You have 8 people on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to show you something, and this is a concept that's lost to people because they're like, oh, I should just multi-stream because then I get discoverability from multiple platforms. Not necessarily, and this is why most people don't do this. If those 8 viewers on YouTube were watching you on Twitch, you would be an entire row higher than where you are right now.
That makes a lot of sense.
You are hurting your own discoverability because you are splitting your viewers across multiple platforms. This is the same reason that I do not multi-stream to multiple platforms, because I do not feel that if I had 200 or 300 viewers watching me on YouTube and they weren't watching me on Twitch, that I would still hold the top slot in the category. That's how it works. Okay, I'm just explaining this. No one else is going to explain this to you. Like, but that is why big streamers, that is typically the big reason why big streamers do not multi-stream to other categories, and that's what little streamers don't understand, or smaller creators don't understand, is they're hurting their own discoverability. Unless you dominate your category so fucking hard that you can literally hold the top slot and go stream on Kick and lose like 200 viewers on Twitch and still be in the top slot of the category, okay, well then that's fine, right? Like, if I'm sitting at 1,500 viewers and the next closest is Rayor at 250, okay, yeah, I can spare, like I can spare that viewership. But like, even then I want to I kind of want to move those viewers to another category. So if I go over to Naraka Blade Point, which is where I've been going lately, I want to make sure that I have over 255 viewers. Why? Because then I'm in the top slot of the category. That way, everybody that clicks on Naraka Blade Point, boom, they click on my stream first. Okay, and then I get discoverability. I get people added to my community that discovered me through Naraka. Like, that's how that works. But you need to understand, Erkulez, that like, if you're not selling a good product,
no one's buying.
It's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're not an entertaining person, no one fucking cares. There's like there's 3 ways to get popular as a Twitch streamer as a general rule to sell a good product. Number 1 is to be really entertaining, right? Like, just be genuinely entertaining in one way or another. Number 2 is to be really fucking good at the game that you play. And number 3 is to be really hot. Ooh. Being really hot helps you in basically every sense. But like, if you're super, super hot, much more people will watch you.
Yeah.
And like, that's why typically VTube models are like always, like, they're always going to be super hot. Like, women in general.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, like,
tired
right now I have boobs, but I don't think they're the right kind of boobs. So I don't think I'm qualified right now. So I have to be entertaining. And they advised me against picking up this, whatever this is. Daily special thing. Don't get this thing, right?
Are you fucking kidding me? This? You have 14,000 cron stones, and they told you not to buy the pass thing.
Well, this pass.
Yeah, I know. This is like the battle pass thing. This is like the most efficient cron stones for money in like that you can get. Like if you're trying to pay to win, that's like that box is great. It gives you fail stacks and stuff. Now, chill for a sec. We'll put the gun down.
Okay.
In the top right of your screen, I want you to click on the little black spirit icon. It's close to the 2 crossed swords and the green icon up there. Yeah, click that.
Okay.
Oh no, season pass. Yeah, it's your season pass. You have this.
I think I do.
Yeah, you got to do. Yeah, just keep doing this. You absolutely do not need to get the daily pass. They are not wrong. But also, considering the amount of money you've spent on the game, it's not the worst. Like, it's just going to give you a lot more cron stones. You're really not, and some more fail stacks. It's not really going to help you out a whole lot more. Like, if you want any help on like pearl shop buying and stuff, we can always talk later too. And like what you need and stuff and what is good. Permanent stuff is always better than non-permanent stuff as a general rule. In the top right of your screen, do you see the assemble icon? The little flashing like people thing? Click that
assembly? Yeah. What just happened? Okay.
I have a fancy smanchy item that will allow me to teleport you to my location. There you go, and you're right back at the questing.
Look at
Bada
that.
bing, bada boom.
Okay. Sweet. Hit the T and we're at it. Okay.
Yeah, we're good to go.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Let me know if you need any help. You have any more last minute questions for me?
I don't, man. Honestly, it was great. I'm probably gonna take a nap and then just get back to it soon. Yeah, because I gotta be up early. I got school tomorrow and I gotta do some work with the shop. I gotta get back to Mirroring.
Get to bed.
I'm gonna hit it up, but like now I'm excited. Now I want to do thunder lightning things. Look at this. This is amazing. Just this very exciting thing.
One more shout out there. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna bounce out, buddy. It was great talking to you. Let me know if you need any help.
Definitely, man. Thank you so much. I'll try not to bother you much, but when I do run into a wall, I'll probably send you a message on Discord's the best way.
Yeah, absolutely.
DM me there. Sweet.
Yep. Not on Instagram.
Awesome. Yeah, because that's what I use. So I'm like, cool. But thank you for all the tips, man. Thank you for all the help, and I'm definitely gonna start specifically streaming on Twitch and using all the other advice you gave me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. No problem.
Taking the time, man.
Later, taters.
Alrighty. Thank you all so much again. I'm gonna hit a quick shower before bed. I'll answer whatever YouTube comments I have left to answer and take a look at my analytics, stuff like that. But it's been absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to play more BDO and interact with you guys. Y'all have a good one. It's all love.